Welcome to part 4 of Let's Play Putt Putter on the Sega Master System. In this video I'll be doing stage 3, which is the final stage of the one player mode. Okay, this is the first hole. As I said at the end of the last video, water and bridges are the main theme of this stage. So yeah, we have to knock this one down first of all. I usually find if I put as much power on just on the H, it's enough to bounce it off and go across the bridge without going into the next bit of water. So if I aim for the H here, that should be enough. That's it. Okay. Just aim for that there. Okay. Now we don't want much power, so try to time it with the with when the power is quite low. So about now, what to do? That's it. Sometimes you can make the hole then, but it is difficult because the bridge will move the ball a bit. So just a very small one, and then we have a par like that. It's the first one done. Okay, here's hole number 2, and it's another par 3. Now the bridge moves down to the right, then to the bottom, then goes all the way back up again. The way I do this is moving the ball so it's parallel with the hole a bit. So about like that ought to do it. That's it. And then in the next shot, trying to get on the island, or at least get onto the island. And hopefully get it in the hole as well in this shot as well, but it's unlikely. We don't want much power, so quite low. That now ought to do it. That's it. Yeah, we didn't make it in the hole, so it looks like we get another par for this one. There we are. Another par, so we're still at 0. Here's the third hole, which is a par 4. Okay, what we're aiming for here is to knock the bridge down but not bounce off too much, and then end up about here, and then go in the warp pad, and then out there, and then hopefully just make it there. I like to rely on luck here really, because it's too difficult to judge. The bridge always covers exactly half of the water, so it's 50-50 whether you'll hit the bridge. If you do hit the bridge, then you go slowly enough, you'll end up here, and it's just an easy way to the hole there. So, tricky thing is just making sure that the line is right. You don't want to go in the water accidentally, so just line it up with you. Just see if you can follow the ball and the line of it. That's the best I can do really. So not too much power, about like that ought to do it. Yeah, that's the best I could do really. Because you don't want to do it so that you don't hit the bridge. You want to do it so that you at least hit the bridge. Otherwise, you'll have to waste another shot. Right. Okay. Again, this bit's 50-50 because the bridge always covers half of the water. So we don't want too much power. About that ought to do it, and then hopefully we'll hit the bridge. Excellent. Good. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, and then make sure you hit the angled bit. The angular bit, because then we can reflect off and hopefully go down the hole. Okay, here we go. That's it. Hopefully get in the hole. No, unlucky. Looks like I'm going to get another par for this one, so I'm still at 0. That's another par. Okay, here's hole number 4, and it's another par 4. We need a delicate shot here to knock the bridge down, but not too hard that we bounce back up again. Then from here, over here, across the bridge, and then over here. Now remember that there's no barrier here, and don't go on the slope because you might go off in the water or off the edge there. It's too difficult. And we should get a par for this. So first shot needs about like that. That's it. And the slope will take us across again. Okay, from here, I'd say you need the power on the H, I'd say. That's it. and then another H for this one, but you have to time it. Anything over the H will probably send you over. That's it, perfect. Slightly too hard there, I was a bit close. So just this shot for a par. That's it, and then we get another par. Here's hole number 5, and it's a par 5. Here's the layout. First things first, we want to get to near the bridge. So we need about an E for that. About there ought to do. That's it. And then we want to get across the bridge. Need about an H, I'd say. That's it. Okay, now for this bit, it's very difficult to judge this because if you go too far, you'll go in that awful water, which is really annoying. So we'll need, I'd say we'll need about, if you aim for at an angle a bit, and then go for a 5 or just slightly above a 5, it should be okay. It's about there. That's it, perfect. And then it's just a case of hopefully getting in the hole in this one, really. I'll try this. Not too much power. About that ought to do it. Excellent. I'm gonna get a birdie. Wonderful. My first birdie. Okay, here's hole number 6, and it's a par 5. Okay, let's have a look around. Yeah, we don't need this bridge. This way is too difficult. You want to aim for this bridge and then this slope, which is actually harder than it looks, that one. And then use the arachnoid bit to get to the hole, which is also quite tricky. Right. So we need about slightly less than an H for this one. The first bit, stop. That's it, good. Now we want to aim for this bit, which is another H. Just aim for the H, that's it. Nope, slightly too hard there. Right, then now for this one we need maximum power to make it up that one. Just aim for the corner though, if you can. No, that's too wide. Okay, maximum power for this. That's it. You can never really make it all the way up to the top, even with maximum power, because the slope is higher than it looks. So at the corner, when you bounce off the corner, it isn't enough to get it up the slope enough for the arachnoid bit to take care of it. Right. That's it. Right. Try to get it up here without the arachnoid bit, really. If you didn't get onto the arachnoid bit before, because the arachnoid bit actually makes it go a bit too fast. So maximum power, no. Oh yes, just made it, good. And then it's just a simple case of getting this in. So I didn't need the arachnoid bit in the end. You only really need the arachnoid bit if you manage to get from the bridge all the way to the second slope, and then the arachnoid bit can take it that bit further. But if you make it past the first slope, then you don't need the arachnoid bit. That's it. And then we get a par. So I end up with 1 under overall. And here are the credits. And a golf ball character is walking across a vast green. I don't know why we didn't see this golf ball character before. He could have been a good mascot for the game, I always think, but he's only on the credits. Background's nice though, with the mountains and the trees and things, and the house. Yeah, so I get 3 under for the practice, 3 under for stage 1, 3 under for stage 2, and a 1 under for stage 3. Because I got pars for all of them except the 5th one, which I got a 1 under. I got a birdie for the 5th one. pretty toshy. He jumps in his hole. And that's the end of that. That's the end of the whole game. Apart from the 2-player mode, which I'm pretty sure is just stages 1, 2 and 3, but with 2-player. I don't think you can do the practice mode with only with 2 players. Yeah, so thank you for watching this series. My next video, or videos, depending on if I do 1 part or 2 parts, will be aerial assault on the Master System, which will be on hard mode, which is extremely difficult, but I've had a lot of practice at it. Anyway, so I'll see you in my next videos, which will probably be aerial assault. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.